In this video, guys, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to show you a secret strategy or how I see the market. So now in this video, I'm going to break down liquidity for you and how I break down a candle for you. So once you understand the candle, and that is all. In my previous video, I've done video on supply and demand. I've done video on imbalance, and this video I'm going to do it on liquidity. So if you don't want to go and watch all the 20 or 40 videos of ICT, or you are confused where what is liquidity, how liquidity is, or many type of strategy, you are confused, I'm going to show you. And once you understand this, you are going to see the market differently. So do well to subscribe and follow. Let me go. So, what is liquidity? We say liquidity are areas in the market where there are buy stops and sell stops. There are orders in the market, buy and sell orders in the market. So price tend to move to the sellers before it comes and it's exchanged from sellers, then the buyers. It buys to it goes to a point where the seller are, and it buys there and it sells to a point where there are buyers. So that is where what is liquidity. Session high, session lows are areas where you can find liquidity. So let's say now, where are liquidity? Where can we find liquidity? We find liquidity in old highs and lows. That the high and lows of every candle, you can find liquidity there. Then in session high, session lows, weekly high, weekly lows, and consolidation and double top, double bottom. These are areas where you find what? Liquidity. So now this is a typical example of what? A candle. This is how a candle is being formed. So now this is a typical example of a candle. So this is the now here, this wick here is the low of a candle, while the top wick here is the high of a candle. Then this entire box here, rectangular box, is what we call the body of what? A candle, depending on which side the candle is. So now when we are talking about liquidity, the highs here and the low of this candle, these are where liquidity is. So without wasting much time on other things, you have to waste your time. All know that if we are in forex trading, we know that we buy at highs and we sell at lows. So what does that mean? Once you have the candle here, this is the high of the candle, this is the low of the candle. All you need to know is each time price comes to the low of a candle like this, what are you supposed to do? Yeah, so if it is a bullish candle, maybe the candle is going up, is a bullish buy candle. That is, it opens here, it goes down. After it goes down to this level, then it started going up here, down here to this point, highest point here, and it came and closed here. So now if a candle forms like that, is a bullish candle. So it opens here and it closed here, that is a bullish candle. But if for example a candle decide to open here and close beneath like this at a low like this, once a candle close like this, once a candle close like this beneath like this, once a candle close like this, so 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 this is a bullish candle. So if price open here, goes up and close like this is a what? A bullish candle. And once price open here and close like this is a bearish candle. But the highs and lows remain what? The same. So now this is the high of this candle and this is the low of this candle. Why for this bearish candle, this is the high of this candle and this is the low of this candle. So wherever the body close will determine if it starts in a price here, for example, this is a price 157.586 and price close below that price is started, it is a bearish candle. Likewise, if price started from this 157.561 and it closed above it, that is what? A bullish candle. So each time price is closed like this, if you are buying, what you're supposed to do is always target the lows. Make sure price comes down below this low in a bullish candle, then you start buying. And likewise for a bearish candle, each time price come here, you start buying. Now this is something I want you to really understand. You have to understand this. Now moving forward, you really have to understand it. Now, if you understand the highs and lows of liquidity in a candle, you don't have to really waste your time on double top, double bottom, session high, because a session, everything that happens in New York session, Asian session, everything is in one daily candle. So now the issue of going targeting session high, session lows is not even the issue. All you need to do is the chart is all candle. All you see in the chart, let me show you how a chart looks. All you see are series of candles here. And if you go to every time frame, you see the same thing. You go to this is a 15-minute time frame. When you go to 4-hour time frame, this is 30-minute time frame, you see the same candles. When you go to an hour candle, you see the same candle. They are all the same. When you go to 4-hour candle, you see the same candle. So in a nutshell, you understand that all the candles are doing in all time frame are the same. So what are you supposed to do? All you are supposed to do, your duty, is to figure out what the highs and low of a candle when in and the trend of a candle. When you know the trend of a candle, look for the lows of these candles. Once price comes below that, then you target the highs. So now let's go to a real chart now. All right, so this is an example here. This is an example. What did you notice here? What did you notice here? You can see that price, this is a 4-hour time frame. So all these candles represent what? 4-hour price action. Whatever price did in 4 hours. So now this is the low of this candle. This candle opened here. This candle opened here, went up. This is the highest point it reached, and it closed here. So here is the high, here is the low. The low and the close of the open of the body of the candle is the same. This is the high of this candle, this is the low, this is the high, this is the low, this is the high, this is the low, this is the high, and this is the low. Now, if you want to buy, once you see price going up like this and you want to buy, all you need to do is mark the lows of all these candles. Each time price come below any low of these candles, then that is when you start looking forward to buy. Anytime price come below these candles, that is how you look forward to buy. So now this is a trend. When you go to lower time for like 15 minutes, you'll be able to get the lows of 15-minute candles and catch this move. But when you are trading the 4-hour time frame, so what you have to do is you wait for all the lows here. Once the lows is sticking out, price comes below each of these lows, then you take your entry. So it depends of how far price can come far away to this point here due to some reasons like imbalance, like supply and demand zone. So these are other confluence you add, but this is the main thing. So you check the lows. So what do? You wait for price to come below these lows and you take what? Your buy. So let's see the next candle. Good. So what do you observe? Now you can see this candle came below all these three candles. So you can see now price came down here. Now why did price come below this candle, this one, before price started going on and close here? Why? So now there are other reasons like the confluence in my previous video, like imbalance. So now you see immediately price come below these candles here, this candle here. What do? That is areas where you are going to be buying. So now if price come below this candle here, you buy, you put your stop loss here. All you need to do, you target the highest point price has reached. Can you see? And what do we see? You can see Price started going up. Boom, boom, as simple as that. So now, how can you get this entry? I'm going to do it in my next video. So now, if you find value in this video, like, subscribe. Peace out.